Hey everybody, it is me, this guy's toast, streamer extraordinaire. And boy, do I have a treat for you today. I'm gonna be teaching you the #1 secret to becoming a famous Twitch streamer. I've seen a lot of videos and guides and threads and discussions. But there's one problem with the majority of these guides. They are all written by very irrelevant individuals. It's like taking advice on how to play basketball from someone whose biggest achievement is beating kids at a playground. And now, the Michael Jordan of streaming is here to teach you directly. So forget everything you've ever heard from anyone else, because I have the only true advice, and that is to not stream on Twitch. But let me explain what I mean by that. You should never begin your streaming career by making a Twitch account and just starting the stream, because you will not get any viewers. You guys know how bad the Twitch discovery system is? I'm saying this despite yesterday signing on to Twitch on a platform deal. So Twitch, if you're watching, I apologize. Your discovery system is shit. Let's go over to twitch.tv for a second. Let's click Minecraft. How do I find a streamer? Chances are I'm gonna check the top 3 or 4. 10k viewer, 500, 130, 600, 200, and this is recommended for you. Most people sort by high to low, because if there's a lot of people watching, that means the content's good. And if you're starting, how many viewers do you have? 1, maybe your girlfriend has your stream open. 2, if you convinced your friend. 3, if you have that one viewer who's just really likes the one-on-one personal connection. What you guys don't see is the thousands and hundreds. I am just scrolling. Hundreds, thousands. You guys do not understand just how many no viewer streamers there are. You guys don't really see this because nobody goes and scroll through this. They stop at the first 2 pages. So as a streamer, why do you think if you just start your stream that people can discover? You can have great content. I am not saying if you have no viewers, you have bad content. I'm just saying if you have no viewers, it's really hard to even find you on Twitch. We've gone through at least 1,000 Minecraft streamer. I guarantee you like 5 of them are entertaining and deserve a lot of viewers, but they cannot be found. It's just not possible. There's no talent scout. There's no Twitch employee that is getting paid a salary to go through all these streams and be like, oh, this guy's pretty great, so let's boost him or whatever. So if your strategy to becoming a streamer is to just start streaming and pray for the best, it won't work. You would require luck, like someone else to come along and be like, hey person, your content's great and I want you to like collab with me. So I always say, if you want to start content creation, specifically streaming, to never start streaming as your first plan of action. Fortnite is another big one, because with Fortnite you get a lot of young kids who are streaming from the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. There's actually a huge console audience. We don't really talk about them when it comes to streaming, because most streamers stream off, like 90% of streamers stream off PC. All right, there's one asshole in chat that said something. Toast, not everyone cares about viewers. Well, this video is how to become a famous streamer, not how to stream on Twitch, okay? Thank you. Yeah, some people do it for a hobby and they do it for what they love. Great. Shut up. F you. Let's go back to Fortnite. This isn't to illustrate like, oh, look, they have no viewers. It's more just there is so much streamers out there. Like when you think streamer, you're like XQC, Saikuno, Lily Pichu, Pokimane. You don't see the hundreds and thousands of people trying. And I really want to talk about this because you know what? Each of them went out and bought a webcam, $100. They bought a microphone. $100 on the low end goes up to $400 for these. These are the industry standard, the SM7 Beat. And then a mixer, which is like $200 to $300. A PC that can run a game and stream it. What, 2K, 3K? Internet? software, Elgato lights, and like, hey, streamer, you need this product to stream. You need this. You need better lights. The whole setup's gonna run you 6K, but you'll have a banger stream setup. Now, multiply all that product, all that cost by all these streamers. That is so much money, so much time, and so much effort. And if you like watch some of these streamers who are trying to become a big streamer, they stream a lot. They stream hours, 5 hours every day for like the last few months. I'm talking about people who are trying to be a streamer. Because if you are entertaining, if you have talent, and if you are a good streamer, it would be a shame to not be able to showcase that. But if you're spending all your time and money doing a strategy that won't get you noticed, it's a waste of talent. Hey, Sub Rosa, perfect. So there's generally two ways I see. What a great time to point out one way. Number one is being an insanely good player at the game you play. And this is the most straightforward way, but I would say the hardest, because there's a lot of good players in every single game. Fortnite, Valorant, CSGO, League of Legends, Apex Legends. If you're like the top of the top, and I mean top 10 player, you can have an audience because people love watching God Gamer. Timmy, ACU, God Gamer. Ken's, Sub Rosa, God Gamer. They will have a base audience who just want to watch a God Gamer. Shroud's a great example. Shroud is a very chill dude. He's just like laid back and he's jumping around, clicking heads. And you watch him, you're like, holy crap. Faker, look, I haven't seen his stream. From the outside perspective, he's not very talkative. Well, he speaks Korean, so I wouldn't be able to understand him. But he's a God gamer, right? People will watch him just because he's Faker. Even XQC. A lot of people think, oh, XQC is just, he's a juicer. He's loud. He's like always making content, drama. But XQC started as a professional Overwatch player, right? He was really good at Overwatch, and that got him some attention from like Moon. But it was his skill and his personality that kind of set him apart. But even before that, I'm pretty sure XQC was trying to stream League of Legends to very little viewers at the start of his career. Because I remember seeing a clip of him from like years and years ago, and he got like a big boost from Overwatch. Ninja, people think he was just really good at Fortnite, but no, Ninja started in Halo. He was a competitive Halo player, and when he played Fortnite, he had viewers watching him. I think he went from Halo to H1Z1 and then Fortnite, right? But he was just really good at the games he played. Very straightforward. Become a God gamer. Problem with that is it's really hard because there's a lot of good players. As gaming become more and more popular throughout the years, I've tried playing Fortnite. I get rolled by 12-year-olds coming home from school, and they take off their backpack, they get their little sippy juice, and they play Fortnite every single day. And they're building the Eiffel Tower while I'm in my 1x1. And they just absolutely destroy me.
God, these Zoomers, man, these Zoomers.
And that's not even like a good kid player. That's like an average kid player. It is really hard. But if you are lucky enough, or if you train enough to be one of these top 10 player in the game of your choice, you will have an audience. And you don't necessarily have to be entertaining. Being entertaining is a huge plus though. That's one of the things Hearthstone always struggled with, is you had a lot of great Hearthstone player, but 90% of them are boring as shit. Which is why it was easy for me, above average player, to kind of like differentiate myself. Because here comes a guy who is half decent at the game, but is actually entertaining, right? Number 2, which is the option everyone should go through, and the way I did it, is building up a presence on another platform. YouTube is my favorite. I like Reddit. By the time TikTok came out, I was already famous, so I couldn't like use TikTok to become famous. Ludwig has an amazing video that you guys can check out. Editor, put up a link somewhere. But Ludwig did a video where he dropped a video on a completely anonymous YouTube channel. He had an advantage of knowing what sells, what's clickbaitable, but those are things people can learn. You can learn to clickbait by looking at YouTube videos. Like if you're interested in Hearthstone, look at Hearthstone videos. If you're interested in Fortnite, look at Fortnite videos. So what Ludwig knows is streamer videos, streamer highlights, streamer recaps, streamer drama. Like he did a video about Mizkif, brand new channel, 0 subscribers, and then he donated to Mizkif to get a reaction out of him. These are things you don't need an existing fan base for. How I got started was I made statistical analysis on Hearthstone cards. And I'm talking even before my YouTube. I did something actually similar to Ludwig. 7 years ago? Sheesh! I was 23. This was after a year, like 1 or 2 years, Hearthstone's been established. So I wasn't like the first guy on the Hearthstone scene. You had your Crip, you had your Trump SC, your Reynad, and here I am, complete nobody, trying to make content. And the first thing I did was, it might not make any sense to you guys, but all I did was compile 9 new cards from a new expansion set. That's it. It's like, oh, there's these 9 new cards and they're pretty cool. Let me post it on the subreddit, right? Now, anyone can do that. I just took 9 pictures and put it together. Anyone can do that, but it's neat content. It's like, if you're a big Hearthstone fan and someone presented you that, you're like, oh yeah, I would love to like see what the new cards are. After that, I try to do something a little more original. So I did an analysis on Hearthstone decks. For those who don't know, Hearthstone's a card game and you have 30 cards in one deck. So I looked at professional decks, writing off people who are popular. These are all popular Hearthstone streamers. Forsen, Kalento, Reynad, Strifecrow, Savish. All big Hearthstone streamer. I just look at the decks. I look at what's in common, their mulligan statistics, like what wins more, what wins less. And I wouldn't say this is the most amazing graphic design. I just learned a little bit to present information in a fun way. And I did this for about a year. And then I dropped my first YouTube video. Now, by then, after 1 year of doing this, people didn't know who I really was. They just knew it was like, oh, that's the guy who posts math on Reddit, right? And this is the video. It's not like, look at me playing Hearthstone and being good at it. Let me play it. "14-second video, 500,000 views. It was a funny Easter egg, right? And people watch that stuff on YouTube. Like people watch arcane Easter eggs, Marvel movie Easter eggs. People like finding little trivias here and there. I knew that and I found a little Easter egg in Hearthstone and I just presented it. It's like, hey, here's a funny thing. I also did something similar to Lud where I made a quiz, a Hearthstone quiz. Lucky enough, someone, not me, I swear to God it was not me, showed it to Crip, who was the biggest Hearthstone streamer at the time. And he just did the quiz and I took his reaction and posted it on my YouTube video, right? That's how I got started. And when I first started streaming, I had 100 viewers. Not a lot, but enough to be like, hey, 100 viewers, like, we know who that is. That's the math guy. I didn't hit my boom until my face review, and I didn't hit another boom until TFT, and I didn't hit another boom until Among Us. But I had a small platform, and that's what a lot of new streamers should aim to do. The YouTube algorithm is good. The TikTok algorithm is good. The Twitch algorithm is terrible. People always say this thing too. As long as you're consistent, you'll get viewers. And I always say, if you're consistently bad, you can be the most consistent person in the entire world. If you're consistently bad, you're not getting viewers. And I feel really bad because some people hear that and I would check the streaming history and it would be 8-hour streams every day for the last year and the dude is averaging 2 viewers and I'm like, it breaks my heart. I'm talking about, once again, people who want to be big streamers. If you're happy with 1 viewer, 2 viewer and just doing your thing, great, be happy with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of people stream on Twitch because they want to be somebody. They want to be a streamer. They want to have an audience, a community to watch them play games. And it's a beautiful dream, right? But you gotta do the right thing to achieve it and not waste your time, not waste your money on things that won't make a difference. So that's my advice. If you want to be a big Twitch streamer, don't start streaming on Twitch. Start anywhere else with a good algorithm. Find out what's popular, build an audience there, and then eventually transition into streaming. Once you've given people a reason to care about your content, you have to set yourself apart from everyone else. Good luck. Fucking nailed it. Nailed it.